winner in the very first category, that is private sector manufacturing category, and this goes out to TVS Motor Company.
मेरा भी लाइव कनेक्ट है ना, तो मैं कहाँ से आ पाऊँगा भैया? थोड़ा सा इधर आइए, थोड़ा सा इधर आइए। अभी लाइव पर है अभी। तो मैं क्या करूँ बॉस, क्या कहते हैं बजाएं?
आप हमारी शॉट खराब करें, कैमरा नीचे कीजिए।
TVS Motor Company for bagging the private sector manufacturing at the 17th edition of BML Munjal Awards.
तो मैं क्या करूँ? रिपोर्टर को बोलिए ना, क्या कहते हैं? रिपोर्टर कौन है? हाँ, मैं समझ रहा हूँ आपकी बात। एक्चुअली आई लेफ्ट टाइट वो चाहिए।
नहीं, आप नीचे कीजिए।
And we have a runners-up in the public sector category. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your applause going as we have Hutko coming on stage to win the prize in the public sector category.
मैं इधर ले लेता हूँ। ठीक है।
Excuse me, आप कोने में जाइए प्लीज।
Many congratulations to Hutko for the runners-up in public sector category. The winner under the public sector category, ladies and gentlemen, all hands put together. Let's cheer for ONGC Videsh Limited. Category of emerging stars, and this one goes out to Oyo. Many congratulations Oyo for bagging the emerging stars category award. Many congratulations Mr. Ritesh. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving into the Sustained Excellence category, and the winner is HPCL. Congratulations to HPCL for backing Sustained Excellence category. And the last award in this set, ladies and gentlemen, is a very special mention by jury going out to Tata 1MG. Many congratulations to Tata 1MG. Can we have a big round of applause for all the winners in this set, please? Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we've all been waiting for. It's time to hear from the visionary leader who has propelled India to newer heights in global trade and economic growth, the Honorable Minister, Shri Piyush Goyal.
Thank you, Sunil, for giving me this opportunity to be amongst such a wonderful set of friends and award winners. My good friend and colleague, Shri Amitabh Kant, the G20 Sherpa, who made us all proud with very deftly handling the entire India presidency of the G20. Well done, Amitabh ji. all the distinguished members of the jury, members of the Munjal family, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, a proud moment to be amidst the winners of these very prestigious BML Munjal Awards. Just to correct you, madam, the moment people have been waiting for was the awards, not this. And truly, it's wonderful to be recognized for the good work one does. It's great to be encouraged. And I'm very certain every award both encourages those who receive an award and also motivates those who are nominated or who applied or who put in that effort to reach or aspire for that award. Even though they may not have been recipients of the award this year, I'm sure looking at the high quality of companies and awardees, each one of those 300 companies will be encouraged to do more, to do better, to do things differently, and to achieve outstanding results in whatever area of work that each one of you has taken up. My congratulations to all the award winners, to all the various companies and the people behind the award, as I'm certain each one of you will acknowledge that it's always the whole team effort that leads us to winning these awards. Congratulations and all the best for the future. In fact, I was just sharing with Sunilji a thought that came to my mind as I saw the awards being read out and Sanjay and Madam reading out the award winners. I think at some point of time, some of us from the larger companies should offer to withdraw from these awards, should offer to leave the field open to the tier 2 companies, to the next level companies. After all, without taking any names, I'm not suggesting who should do it, who should not. It has to come voluntarily. But maybe Sunilji, you could consider that you may mention the outstanding performers, but award companies and organizations from the next level, because I think that's a level which may not always be able to come up to the level of a $100 billion company or a $250 billion conglomerate, but also contributes very significantly to the growth story. So I think it's something that's food for thought for all of us. Even amongst the PSUs, there are many PSUs who are much smaller in size. They are emerging Navratnas or Mini Ratnas or many others. Just food for thought, no direction, no compulsion. I think the luster of the award will only enhance when, just like you have worried and bothered to care for the Divyangjans, in the same way when you demonstrate that care for the next level, for younger entrepreneurs, for the people who are aspiring to reach where many have already reached over a period of time. Just a thought for all those who are on juries at different points of time to consider, thought for ASSOCHAM President also to try and take forward as a way to get more and more younger startups, newer companies, entrepreneurs also engaged in this effort to make India a great country, to take India to greater heights as a developed nation, as Viksit Bharat. I must say the story of the Munjal family is very inspiring. 4 brothers who transformed the manufacturing landscape of India. Their contribution to the economy, beginning with very humble roots in Punjab, going across northern India, moving to make India their place of work, and finally making the world their stage of operation, their stage to take India and brand India across continents is truly commendable. And I'm happy that Sunilji has brought out this story, which I'm sure will encourage many other entrepreneurs, many more to go beyond being just job seekers and actually becoming job creators, venturing out for the unknown, taking bigger challenges, accepting failure if at all it comes, only as a stepping stone for the next level of success. And I'm very certain Bij Mohanji and his brothers, his family members must have gone through enough and more trepidations and problems and challenges in their life also, as have almost all of us in whatever work we have chosen to do. For us, if you see, we were down to 2 seats in 1984 election, those seats, 2 Lok Sabha MPs. We had more MPs in Rajya Sabha than we had in the Lok Sabha. But it's about perseverance, it's about commitment, it's about passion, it's about ambition, all those virtues which were stated in the audiovisual that we just saw about Bij Mohanji and his family. It's the collective commitment of 1.4 billion people which will take India to truly the right place where our country belongs. And that can only happen when more and more people are willing to take on very, very big ambitions, dream big, aspire for the moon, if not even beyond. And that fire in the belly is what is going to define India's growth story in the years to come. In the last 10 years, we've been focused on preparing the mindset of the nation to explore the unknown, to look at uncharted territory, to look at things beyond the norm which over the years had become a part of our thinking. It's that change in mindset that Prime Minister Modi has focused on. If you take the example of the Divyangjan, and thank you very much, Sunil, for taking out this book in Braille. But just imagine, we had never really recognized the important role that our brothers and sisters play, even though they may be physically challenged. And the very fact that, I think it was in 2015 or 16, that Prime Minister Modi gave the name Divyangjan, moving out of all the earlier names, which in some respect spoke of a disability or a shortcoming or a challenge. He made them children of God. And I think there can be no better recognition and no better way to describe our children, our young brothers and sisters, because they truly are gifted. They come with a lot of talent. They have ability to do wonderful things. And I think we need not go beyond to find their performance. We can look at just the Paralympics. I think 10 or 12 years ago, at the Paralympics, we got 1 or 2 medals. The last time around, we had 29 medals. They did us proud. And I'm certain that going forward, it will only get bigger and better. Because today they feel empowered. Today they feel respected. Today they believe that they are contributing to the nation. Today there's a new confidence in their work, in their stride, in their thinking. And I'm certain that steps such as translating or making the book on the Munjal journey, the hero story, in Braille, will encourage many other persons, the Divyangjans, to also aspire big, to also look at going beyond the ordinary. And in fact, as I was thinking and sitting there and looking up the book, I think it may be a good idea for some more of us, and we have some very large corporates here, to consider taking it as a project, and Sunilji, you could possibly lead it, to see how we could actually move skill development into Braille, or skill development also for those who may be having other challenges. I'll give you a small example. I've set up a skill development center in my constituency, being a newly minted Lok Sabha MP, having won my first Lok Sabha election 6 months ago. We started a skill development center in Mumbai. And now, after taking back from this program, I'm inclined to see what we can do over there for children who may not have eyesight, but whose vision is big. And I'm going to certainly take up something there for the Divyangjan brothers and sisters, and see whether we could develop certain skills which will help them stand on their own feet, be independent. We tried that experiment with the gem and jewelry sector. We have a SEZ in Mumbai. Some of you may be aware of the SEEPS SEZ, the Santa Cruz Electronics and Export Processing Zone, just close to the international airport. We set up a mega common facilities center there, and 1,500 children who are not able to hear or speak, 1,500 children are being trained free of charge by the gem and jewelry sector for carrying out functions in that sector which can be done by them. For example, sorting of diamonds and there are polishing the diamonds. There are certain areas where even those who cannot speak or who cannot hear are able to do the job, in fact, better than the rest. And the training has started. I see children, I've been meeting the children over there who come out of that training. They are guaranteed a job by the patrons of that skill development program. And I think if annually 1,500 families get sorted out from that small initiative, imagine if all these large companies, all these large honchos of business were to take it upon themselves to start working on developing skills. I'm not looking at just the BCom, BA and BSc books. I think the country has decided to move beyond that. The National Education Policy 2020 takes us out of that old mindset of graduation. I suspect most of you in your companies may not even be asking if a person is a graduate or not anymore. A skilled Vishwakarma possibly earns more money than a graduate today. And it's time that we all look upon this effort of Prime Minister Modi to skill the nation, to make our young boys and girls employable, is taken up by all of us as a mission. And within that, if we can also involve our Divyangjans, identifying areas where they can contribute. And I assure you, my own experience says that they are so adept at their work. They are so sharp in their understanding. They pick up talent so quickly that the output that you will get, the work that you will get from them is truly phenomenal. They could look at grievance handling centers, customer support centers very well. There's so many areas that our Divyangjans can work with. I'm sure even in the field of sports, if more and more of us are able to support our Divyangjans in the sport of their choice, we can look at some really extraordinary results going forward. Some of us could also promote Divyangjan sports festivals or sports events. And if we were to do that in the country, that will inculcate the confidence and spirit of participation that is required for our young brothers and sisters. I'm sure programs and initiatives such as this are times when we introspect, are times when we think beyond the normal, and I'm sure the legacy that Mr. Munjal has left behind, the learnings that each one of us are privileged to enjoy from the journey of our hero Mr. Munjal and his brothers will certainly encourage some of us in this room and many beyond to also contribute to nation building, also work to make India a developed, a prosperous nation, and Atmanirbhar Bharat, being vocal for local, being proud about India, being proud about our achievements, and taking the growth story and the wonderful offerings that India has to the rest of the world. Thank you, Sunilji, for giving me this opportunity, and congratulations again to all the world.
Thank you, Shri Piyush Goyal, for that insightful address. Shri Munjal, I request you to present him with a small token of gratitude from our side. Before we let him go, we understand that the Minister has a pressing engagement to attend to, and we'll have to let him go now. Also, embodying the spirit of inclusivity once again, here is a very special portrait in Braille for Shri Piyush Goyal. Another effort by the Hero Group to take forward the spirit of inclusivity. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have to let the Minister go since he has a pressing engagement. Can we see him off with a generous round of applause, please? We request all of you to kindly settle down till we get the house in order. We'll just have Shri Munjal and Shri Amitabh Khan join us back, and we'll take forward the rest of the evening.